Okay, it's that time again. It's time to react to some Dokkan hot takes by Abu Look on Twitter. But first, as usual, it's time for the subscriber challenge. Now I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you win, then you win, but if you lose, then you lose, and if you lose, you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So pick right now, 3, 2, 1, go. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be heads. So if you pick tails, then you lose, and if you lose, you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. Okay, so what do we have here? The blue boys can't take normals or supers if they don't super. How on this planet is this considered a hot take? This is the coldest take I've ever seen in my entire life. This is so obvious. It's not a hot take, it's just straight up facts. If this was the coldest takes, I'll be like, fair enough. But it's not a hot take. What have we got next? This Carnival cooler will be the worst aging Carnival LR Dokkan has received. And I mean, so far, yeah, it's not even a hot take if I'm being honest. Tech Carnival Goku, still a top tier unit. STR Carnival Goku, the AGL Carnival Goku, all units that are better than this one, in my opinion. Kid Gohan, I would say, from what I've seen, is also better than this cooler. So out of all the current Carnival LRs, this guy is good, but the others are better in my opinion. So I don't think this is a hot take. I think this is just so far true. To be fair, he did say ever, so that is including the future, and that is a hot take. And they could easily release a Carnival LR that will age worse than this guy, and if that does happen, this tweet won't age very well. But for right now, it is true, you can't argue with it. STR Turles can handle lower tier bosses, sure. With AGL Turles, they can make for a decent rotation for lower tier bosses. I don't think it's a hot take because you specified lower tier bosses, and lower tier bosses could mean anything. So I'm not going to discuss that too much. Tech Janemba before transforming is the best aging villain in the game, potentially, but AGL Golden Frieza is up there. Tech Golden Frieza, all these units are up there. He's one of the better ones, I'll give you that. On release, Buhan clearly aged way better than Super Vegito. This tweet literally makes no sense. It's contradicting itself in the tweet. It said on release, Buhan aged better. What does that even mean? On release, he aged better. If he aged better, it was over time, not on release. So therefore, it's a contradiction. Because on release, Vegito was better, straight up better in my opinion. With all the damage that he was doing, the damage reduction before transforming, the foresee enemy super attacks after you transform, the Vegito was straight up better on release. Over time, you could probably argue this guy aged better, I don't know, but even if he did, this tweet doesn't make any sense. On release, Buhan clearly aged better than Super Vegito. On release, he aged better. That doesn't make sense from the way that I understand it. Been like this since the beginning, but I definitely agree with this. The LR gods are definitely better than the LR Super Saiyan 4 simply because they got more partners, and that is just a matter of fact. As you guys know, I am in full agreement with this. The LR gods, in my opinion, are better than the LR Super Saiyan 4s for no reason other than they have way more partners, because the kits are the same, but the LR gods have more partners, therefore they are more usable, therefore they are better. That is just one man's opinion. If they do him right, he'll be a staple on the movie hero team. For those of you that don't know, this guy supports the movie hero team by giving them 40% attack and defense and some key to the whole rotation. And the tweet, I get what you're saying, he could be a very good support unit, but this tweet to me is not really saying much, because you can say that about any unit. You could say, if they break so-and-so's easy A, he'll be a must run on so-and-so's team. I mean, you can say that about any unit, literally. So I don't see a point in this tweet. STR Super Vegito will save physical Vegito, and that is possible. I don't think it's a hot take, because when you transform with this guy, he foresees enemy super attack, and that would definitely hugely benefit the physical Vegito, because that's all the physical Vegito needs. You put him out of the way of super attacks, and he will tank everything else. So if you can foresee enemy super attacks, this Vegito is actually pretty good. He can't survive a super from the toughest bosses when fully built up post triple super. I mean, probably not. You're probably right. I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've not tried it out. You're probably right though. You can't run Tech Ultimate Gohan in 2023. You are wrong. You are 100% wrong. I'm not saying he's a top tier option, but he is a option. Yes, you have to prioritize his super attacks. You might have to get lucky early on, but this guy is definitely still runnable if you know what you're doing. This tweet is just wrong in my opinion. Like I said though, you can get caught, but overall, you can still run him. But you have to be careful at times, and you have to get lucky. But he still is runnable, without a doubt. Team can clear every boss in the game, including no item runs. Probably, I'm not going to argue with that, yeah. I've not got the team, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Died on release. Honestly, I don't think that's really a hot take. They didn't get much help. They were not that good. I won't argue there. Needs a strong Universe 11 team to be good. I don't really know much about this unit, so I won't comment too much on that. Most valuable unit in no item any red zone. I mean, that's probably not true. You could say like the best unit in the game is the most valuable unit. I would say Tech Carnival Goku, LR Trunks and Vegeta, and units like that are way more valuable than this guy for no iteming any red zone stage. Best for clearing any red zone bosses. I don't even know what that means, so I won't say too much here. Overhated on release. Potentially. Only when he double supers can survive Cellmark Super. This is either true or it's not, I don't say. But I've not tested it, so I can't really say. Glass Cannon, I'm guessing, is what he means. If not on a GT Hero team, this is not a hot take, it's just true. So I'll give you that. If he had a good team on release, he would have been number 1 in the entire game, surpassing the Blue Fusions. I would agree, but on global, STR UI Goku was already out. And I would say STR UI Goku, even if this guy had a good team, the UI Goku would have still been better than this unit. But to be fair, on JP, the STR UI Goku was not out yet at the time of this unit, so this would have probably been true. King in beating Red Zone Broly. King, if you're trying to say he's like number 1, that's what King means, number 1. That's what I'm inferring you mean. And no, he's not number 1. He's good, he aged well, but he's not number 1, he's not King. Better than the Tech one, I could see that either way, I won't argue there. Fell off after the 8-year anniversary. What? I'm sorry, what? In what way has this guy fallen off? I made a full video talking about why Bardock could age soon. That does not mean he's gonna age soon. I was saying why he could age soon. But to say he's aged right now is 110% wrong. You are wrong. Wrong. Stop right now. This is the worst take I've ever seen. Like, you are, what even is this tweet? Twitter, if you're watching this, by some miracle, delete this tweet right here and never let anyone say anything like this ever again. He is just wrong, and I don't even have a bias. At first I did, but after I made that video, that proves that I don't have a bias. Why Bardock could age sooner than you think. I don't think he will, but I explained why he could, which proves that I don't have a bias. And because of that, my opinion is completely valid in saying that you are wrong, my friend. Only if he was transforming Super 17, he'd be in a better place. If this is the LR, he's awful, so next. Will get time to shine when LR Omega drops, we'll see. So good to run, but unfortunately team is dead. That's not a hot take, it's just true. Never use this guy basically, and honestly he'll get destroyed. On release defensively he wasn't that good, and that's probably true. He's good without Gamma 2, but even better with Gamma 2. I mean, yeah, I guess. And that was all the hot takes. There were some hot takes here, there were some cold takes here, and there was just some wrong takes. This is the worst take that I have ever seen in my entire life. Second to none. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you failed the challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.